Welcome to our deep dive into the theoretical scenarios that could lead to the extinction of humanity. From the depths of space to the very core of our planet, we'll journey through potential events that could threaten our existence. Fasten your seatbelts, get ready for a thought-provoking journey as we explore the what-ifs that could reshape our world as we know it. Picture this, an asteroid, a massive rock hurtling through space at unimaginable speeds, traveling through the cold, dark void of the cosmos, on a collision course with Earth. This isn't just a scene from a sci-fi movie. It's not just science fiction, folks. The threat is real and ever-present. It's happened before, and it could happen again. Throughout Earth's history, asteroid impacts have shaped the planet. 66 million years ago, an asteroid the size of Mount Everest slammed into Earth, creating a cataclysmic event, wiping out the dinosaurs and forever changing the course of life on our planet. This event marked the end of an era. The impact unleashed unimaginable energy, equivalent to billions of atomic bombs, triggering earthquakes, tsunamis, and wildfires that ravaged the globe. The aftermath was a world in chaos. Now imagine a similar event happening today. The consequences would be devastating. Our cities, our technology, our very civilization could be wiped out in an instant. The infrastructure we've built over centuries could be reduced to rubble. The dust and debris thrown up into the atmosphere would block out the sun, leading to a dramatic drop in temperatures, plunging the planet into a long, dark and frigid winter. This impact winter could last for years, disrupting ecosystems and food supplies. The good news is that scientists are actively tracking potentially hazardous asteroids, using advanced technology to monitor their paths and developing strategies to deflect them. Missions are being planned to test these deflection techniques, but the threat remains a sobering reminder of our vulnerability in the vast expanse of space. We must remain vigilant and prepared for the unexpected. We often think of volcanoes as isolated mountains spewing lava and ash. But what about supervolcanoes? These sleeping giants lurk beneath the surface, capable of eruptions that dwarf anything in recorded history. A supervolcanic eruption could eject thousands of cubic kilometers of ash and gas into the atmosphere, blocking out the sun and triggering a global volcanic winter. The ash would blanket the land, suffocating crops and poisoning water supplies. Sulfuric acid aerosols injected into the stratosphere would reflect sunlight back into space, causing global temperatures to plummet. While a supervolcanic eruption is a rare event, it's a stark reminder of the immense power that lies beneath our feet. We've all heard about climate change, but how bad could it really get? Well, let's just say the stakes are higher than ever. As we pump greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, we're trapping heat and warming the planet at an alarming rate. The consequences are already being felt around the world: rising sea levels, more extreme weather events, and mass extinctions. Food and water shortages could lead to mass migrations, conflicts, and societal collapse. While the future remains uncertain, one thing is clear: we need to act now to reduce our impact and mitigate the worst effects of climate change. Chapter 4, الأوبئة, الأعداء غير المرئيين, pandemics, the invisible enemies. Throughout history, deadly diseases have ravaged humanity, from the Black Death to the Spanish flu. These pandemics have left indelible marks on societies, altering the course of history and shaping the world we live in today. The Black Death, for instance, wiped out nearly a third of Europe's population in the 14th century, while the Spanish flu of 1918 infected a third of the global population, causing millions of deaths. But in our interconnected world, a new and highly contagious virus could spread like wildfire, causing a global pandemic. With modern transportation, people can travel across continents in a matter of hours, making it easier for diseases to cross borders and infect new populations. The speed and ease of travel today mean that a virus can reach every corner of the globe in a matter of days. Imagine a virus so deadly and so easily transmissible that it overwhelms healthcare systems, shuts down borders, and brings the world to a standstill. Such a scenario is not just a distant possibility, but a real threat that could happen at any time. The impact on daily life would be profound, with schools and businesses closing and entire cities going into lockdown. Hospitals would be overrun, essential supplies would dwindle, and fear and panic would grip the globe. Medical staff would be stretched to their limits, working tirelessly to save lives while risking their own. The shortage of medical supplies and protective gear would exacerbate the crisis, leading to even more casualties. The social and economic consequences would be catastrophic, potentially leading to widespread instability and collapse. The global economy would take a massive hit, with stock markets crashing and businesses shutting down. Unemployment rates would soar and people would struggle to access basic necessities, leading to long queues for supplies and increased social unrest. Investing in public health infrastructure, developing vaccines, and promoting global cooperation are crucial for protecting humanity from this invisible enemy. By strengthening our healthcare systems, funding research for new treatments and vaccines, and fostering international collaboration, we can better prepare for and mitigate the impact of future pandemics. The fight against these invisible enemies requires a united global effort. Chapter 5: الحرب النووية. هل هي مسألة وقت? Nuclear war, a matter of time. The atomic bombs dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki serve as a chilling reminder of the devastating power of nuclear weapons. But what if a full-scale nuclear war were to break out today? The consequences would be nothing short of apocalyptic. Cities would be reduced to rubble, millions would perish instantly, and the survivors would face a slow and agonizing death from radiation sickness. The massive fires ignited by the explosions would release millions of tons of soot and smoke into the atmosphere, blocking out the sun and plunging the planet into a nuclear winter. We depend on our planet for everything: air, water, food, and resources. But what if we push our planet too far? Imagine a world choked by pollution, where deforestation has ravaged forests and oceans are depleted of life. The air we breathe would be thick with smog, water would be scarce and contaminated, and the land would struggle to support crops. As resources dwindle and ecosystems collapse, competition for survival would intensify, leading to conflicts, mass migrations, and societal breakdown. We must act now to protect our home, conserve resources, and transition to a sustainable way of life. Artificial intelligence, it's revolutionizing our world, from self-driving cars to personalized medicine. But what if AI surpasses human intelligence and becomes uncontrollable? Imagine a world where machines can think for themselves, learn at an exponential rate, and make decisions without human intervention. It's crucial that we develop ethical guidelines, safety protocols, and control mechanisms to ensure that artificial intelligence remains a tool for good, not a force for destruction. We often gaze up at the night sky and marvel at the vastness of space. But the cosmos is not always a friendly place. The universe is filled with wonders and dangers alike. From exploding stars to deadly radiation, the universe is a dynamic and sometimes violent place. There are cosmic events that could pose a threat to our existence. Asteroids, for instance, have impacted Earth before and could do so again. Imagine a nearby star going supernova, a cataclysmic explosion that could outshine entire galaxies. Such an event would unleash a blast of energy that could strip away our atmosphere, leaving us vulnerable, and bathe the Earth in lethal radiation. This radiation could cause widespread devastation to life on our planet. Or consider the possibility of a gamma-ray burst, one of the most powerful events in the universe. A beam of high-energy radiation from a gamma-ray burst could fry our planet's electronics, causing chaos, and trigger a global communications blackout. This would disrupt our daily lives and could have severe consequences for our technology-dependent society. While these events are rare, they are not impossible. The universe is vast and unpredictable. They remind us of our vulnerability in the grand scheme of the cosmos. Our planet is just a tiny speck in the vast expanse of space. Scientists are constantly monitoring the skies, searching for potential threats. They use advanced technology to detect and track these cosmic dangers, and developing strategies to protect our planet. From early warning systems to potential deflection techniques, humanity is preparing for the worst while hoping for the best. As we've explored these potential extinction scenarios, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by the challenges facing humanity. But it's important to remember that we are not passive observers in our own destiny. By embracing science, fostering innovation, and working together, we can address these challenges and create a brighter future for generations to come. So stay curious, stay informed, and never stop exploring the wonders and possibilities of our universe. The future of humanity depends on it.